Hi, I'm going to I'll kind of give a little review of my favorite three stories out of a book my sister got me, Weird Carolinas,
Who's the author?
by Roger Manley.
Okay. Tell me what you read.
Okay, the first story I read was Dead Man's Curve. You can find this curve by the Cemetery of Manning, SC. You have to go at night on like a high school party night.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to beware a sharp curve, and if you possibly see it, a dead man.
Okay. I don't want to do that.
Like I said, go on high school party nights.
Do they have that listed in the local newspaper or something?
No, I'm just getting information from the book, and most of my information is about dead people and stuff. The next story I read was the Legar Family Mausoleum. It's behind the graveyard behind Edisto Presbyterian Church on Edisto Island, SC. Visit both in morning and night. You have to leave offerings by the tomb at night and return morning. Caution!
You scared me. Whoa.
Ghost of girl may be dangerous. If retrapping her, take extreme caution. Trap will be destroyed by morning. Girl's determined to never be trapped again. This girl, her sister was coming to visit her. She died along the way, since when this happened, there was no cars, nothing that she could get except for walking. She died of a disease, and soon later, the girl that was being visited got the same disease and went out in a coma. People thought she was dead from the same disease since it killed her sister so quick. So they put her in the family tomb, in the Legar family mausoleum, but she woke up soon after the funeral and managed her way out, but they had blocked the door, and they had waxed the inside of the keyhole so none of the disease could be carried out.
So she's quarantined.
So she couldn't get out, and how they knew this was the tomb was open when they came to bring another family member, and there was like nail marks on the wall because she was trying to get out.
Oh, wow.
And some people were trying to go and reclose the door. They returned the next morning, and it was completely destroyed again. Two tourists came and put saran wrap all over the door, and they stayed there the night. They heard a girl screaming, and when they woke up the next morning, the saran wrap was completely ripped.
Oh.
Okay, the last...
What did they do after that?
They just gave up. The more they tried, it seems like the faster it would get destroyed.
And they could never catch who was doing it, correct?
It was a ghost who was doing it.
Well, in other words, they never saw a person doing it. It was, okay, so they gave up.
Okay, the last story is of the Unitarian graveyard in Charleston, SC. The ghosts are the evil spirit of Lavina Fisher, more about her in a second.
Okay. And
Edgar Allan Poe's true love, Annabelle Lee. Don't have much information on her. If you go there at night, if the ghost shivers, don't be afraid, it's probably Annabelle. But if she's quaking with malicious laughter, be afraid.
Okay.
And be careful, it's Lavina. Lavina Fisher, and her husband used to own this whole big mansion. And if there was like bad weather outside, she would invite people in that were traveling that don't think they can make it the rest of the night. And she said, okay, why don't you eat? And they would offer to pay, and she said, no, no charge. She would poison their food. she would put something in it that would either knock them out right away or just make them kind of dizzy before they go to bed. Then she would have their husband, when they're sleeping, kill them. And then after that, they'd hide them in the basement. But one night, a man who was already from the town, because of course everybody knew about her from that town, so she only did all this to people that were new from town. But this was a man that she had never seen in town before, but he had heard all about what she did. But he didn't really believe it. So he went to go see for himself. She did offer the free food, but he pretended only to eat it. Then when he was sleeping, he got out of the bed after they thought he was sleeping in the bed, and he slept.
He had died, but he didn't, right?
But he slept under the bed. Her husband came to kill him, but there was nothing there. When they weren't watching, he escaped and told the sheriff. The next morning, Lavina and her husband were hanged. But Lavina's husband had told her that she was the tougher of the two. When she died, well, being hanged then was a big event. It was like a show.
Yeah.
And many people that were very close to her in the row, they said they could never forget the look of her eyes and the grin on her face the time she died. She didn't care.
She was evil, huh?
She said right before she died, and by the way, she was wearing her best dress, which was her wedding dress.
Her wedding dress?
To be hanged. She said, "Anybody got any letters for the devil? 'Cause I'm about to meet him."
Oh my God. I don't like her. So is she a ghost now?
Yes.
And this is where again?
Unitarian Graveyard, Charleston, SC.
And she's seen there doing what? That's
Usually just laughing and then randomly disappearing.
But she's not really hurting nobody no more, right?
So far that I know of.
Okay, great.
Thanks for watching. Look for upcoming videos. I haven't read the whole book yet, so there's more stories to come.
Yeah, wow.
I'm about to read the story, The Ghost Hound of Goshen.
Okay, great. Hey.
See ya.